Good morning, students. So today we are going to learn about a new concept, that is mole. Now, what is a mole? So mole is a unit. Mole is a unit of a substance. Mole is a unit of a substance which describes the quantity which is present in it. Okay. So mole is a unit of a substance which describes the quantity which is present in it. So the word mole is related to dozen. Okay, we know what is dozen. So dozen is related to a number that is 12. Okay. So wherever we see 12, then we call it as 1 dozen. Similarly, 24, 2 dozen, 36, 3 dozen. 65 dozen. Okay, similarly mole is also related to a word which is very complex, that is 1 mole is related to a word related to a number that is 6.022 into 10 ki power 23. Okay, so like dozen related to a number that is 12, similarly mole is related to a number that is 6.022 into 10 ki power 23, or sometimes in some books it is written as 6.023 also into 10 ki power 23. Okay, and for numerical purposes, for complex numericals we take it as 6 into 10 ki power 23 simply. Okay, so we can also use 6 into 10 ki power 23, and this complex number is known as Avogadro's number. Okay, and it is denoted by, in some books it is denoted by N0 or N0. Okay, but we will denote it by Na. A represents the Avogadro, N represents the number, so we represent this number by Na. Now is there any existence of mole in the real world? Okay, so I'm asking you, or I'm saying that take 1 mole banana. Okay, you have to give me 1 mole banana. Is it possible for you to give me 1 mole banana? Okay, because this amount is very high. Okay, 6 into 10 to the power 23 number of bananas. It is not possible for you to give me such a large quantity of bananas. So a mole is not, you can say it has no real existence. Okay, so mole, we write it here that mole has no significance. Okay, so you write it as a note, significance. Mole has no significance in the real world. Because such a large quantity is not possible for us. Okay, so mole has no significance in the real world. So where is the significance of mole? Okay, the main significance of mole is in fundamental particles. Okay, is in fundamental particles. We know what are fundamental particles. Fundamental particle is the smallest particle of a substance which can give each and every information about that particular substance. For example, for an element, what is the fundamental particle? Atoms are the fundamental particles. Okay, for compounds, molecules are the fundamental particles. These things we have already covered, okay, in the live classes, that elements के लिए जो fundamental particle है वो atom होता है, compounds के लिए fundamental particle molecule होता है. So atom can easily give each and every information about that particular element. Similarly, molecule can give each and every information about that particular compound. Okay, so mole is used to quantify the number of fundamental particles or the subatomic particles. Okay, so the real existence of mole is in microscopic particles only. Okay, so we can also write this statement that mole. Okay, so the real significance. Okay, the significance of mole is only in the microscopic world, in the microscopic world, okay, the microscopic world. Now, why we need this word mole? Okay, what is the need of mole? Actually, there are if we want to make a compound, okay, with the help of some elements, okay, according to the law of definite proportion, that all the compounds are formed by a large number of elements combined in fixed proportion by mass. So, okay, if we are making H2O, so we have to take two molecules or two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. Now, two atoms and one atom is a very small quantity. So now we are dealing in moles, okay, and mole is a very big quantity. So that is why we are using mole here, because in order to use two atoms or one atoms, there is a very this is a very small quantity, okay. So we are dealing in some large quantities now, okay. So that is why we are using a mole word, okay. Now the significance of mole is only in the microscopic world, okay. Now mole can be used to quantify, mole can be used to quantify firstly the number of electrons, okay. number of electrons बताने के काम आ सकता है. It is a subatomic particle. Similarly, it can also give us number of protons, okay. It can also tell us number of atoms. It can also tell us, we can also find out number of molecules. We can also find number of neutrons, which are neutral particles, and at last we can also find number of ions, okay. And ions can be anion or cation, okay. तो मोल इन सब चीजों को बताने के काम आ सकता है, ठीक है. नंबर ऑफ एटम्स को, नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स को, नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को, नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स को, नंबर ऑफ न्यूट्रॉन्स को, okay. So now mole has three main definitions, okay, but here we are dealing only with two, okay. I will also tell you the third one, which is in terms of volume, okay. Now the first definition of mole is in terms of mass, okay, in terms of mass, or you can say that in terms of fundamental particles, okay. The first definition we are dealing with is in terms of fundamental particles, okay. So the first definition in terms of fundamental particles. In terms of fundamental particles, and these definitions are very, very important, okay. So the first definition is 1 mole of every substance contains 6.023 or 22 into 10 की power 23 number of fundamental particles, okay. So this is the first definition, that 1 mole of every substance. We have already discussed this definition, that like 12 number of bananas is contained in 1 dozen. Similarly, this much amount of bananas is contained in 1 mole, okay. So this is the first definition. Now if I am giving you 48 bananas, then how will you calculate the number of dozens, okay. You just divide it by 12, 48 divided by 12, then you will get the number of dozen 4, okay. Similarly, if I am giving you a large number of fundamental particles and I am asking from you that how many number of moles are there, so you just divide the number of fundamental particles which I have given to you, divided by this term, like there we have divided by 12. So we can easily calculate the number of moles with the help of this definition. If number of particles are given to us, then number of moles is number of fundamental particle given divided by Avogadro's number. Okay, Avogadro's number is what? 6.022 into 10 to power 20. Okay, so this is the first formula which we have to use in the numerical problems. Okay, in order to calculate the number of moles. Okay, so number of moles are also given to us, and we have to calculate the number of fundamental particle. If we have to calculate the number of particle, then just multiply Avogadro number with the number of moles. Okay, if number of dozens are given to us and we have to calculate the number of bananas, we have to just multiply 12 by the number of dozens. Okay, so simply here also, if number of moles are given to us and we have to calculate the number of fundamental particle, we just have to multiply Avogadro number with the number of moles. Okay, simple as that. So this is the first definition. Okay, now for example, if we talk about any element, okay, any element like we have hydrogen. So 1 mole of hydrogen contains Na number of, Na means Avogadro number of atoms, because atoms are the fundamental particles for hydrogen. Similarly, if we take any compound like we have CO2, okay, 1 mole of CO2, carbon dioxide, contains Na number of what? Now I am dealing with the compound, Na number of molecules, because molecules are the fundamental particles for a compound, and CO2 is a compound. So this is the examples. Okay, these are the two examples, and we will also do some numericals after we will discuss the whole definitions. Okay, this is the first definition in terms of fundamental particle. The second definition is in terms of mass. Okay, in terms of mass, and this is very important definition. Okay, these are very important definition, and this is the basic concept for the higher classes. Okay, if you know this thing, then there it will be easy for you to learn more things in the higher classes. Okay, so now in terms of mass, so 1 mole of every substance contain mass equal to its, if we are dealing with the element, then we call it as atomic mass, and if we deal with a compound, then we call it as molecular mass. So 1 mole of every substance contain mass equal to its atomic mass. I am writing here as element in case of element, or molecular mass. Okay, molecular mass when we are dealing with compound. Okay, we call it as molecular mass. Okay, molecular mass is related to compound, and atomic mass is related to an element. Okay, so now this is the second definition in terms of mass. Okay, so the definition क्या कह रही है? This definition says that 1 mole of every substance, okay, 1 mole of every substance contain mass equal to what? Equal to its atomic mass, okay, or molecular mass. Okay, now what is the atomic mass of hydrogen? It is 1. So 1 mole में कितना mass होगा? 1. Okay, 1 gram. Okay, similarly, okay, we also know that 1 mole of hydrogen contain Na number of atoms. So we can also say that Na number of atoms contain mass equal to atomic mass. Okay, if we correlate these two definitions, then we can easily say that the number of fundamental particles contain the mass equal to atomic mass. So every substance, if we are taking 1 mole of that substance, it will contain Avogadro number of atoms and at mass as equal to atomic mass. It means that Avogadro number of atoms has mass equal to atomic mass. Okay, if we correlate these two definitions, then we will get to a conclusion that number of atomic fundamental particles, the Avogadro number of fundamental particles, have mass equal to atomic mass. Okay, I am just correlating these two definitions. Okay, now if for example, if I am giving you I'm giving you 2 dozen of bananas. Okay, I'm giving you 2 dozen of bananas on a day. Okay, I'm giving you a 2 dozen of bananas, and the weight of the 2 dozen of bananas is W. Okay, the weight of the 2 dozen of banana is W. Then if I will give you the 2 dozen of bananas tomorrow, okay, then what is the possibility that the weight will always be equal to W? There is no possibility because the size of the bananas are different. Okay, कई बार क्या क्या पता कि कल जो हम बनानास लें उनका साइज क्या पता थोड़ा लार्ज हो जाए, ठीक है, बट द क्वांटिटी इज 12 but the weight will increase. Okay, but in case of mole the weight will always remain same. Okay, this is the major difference between dozen and mole. Okay, the mass of dozen is always remains same, equal to the atomic mass or molecular mass, but there the mass of dozen will change, will decrease or increase. Okay, because the shape or the size of the quantity or the item which we are taken, that for example here we have taken banana. Okay, so the size may vary, that is why the weight will also vary, but here in case of mole the weight will not vary. Okay, the mass which is contained in a mole is fixed. Okay, is fixed. This is the main difference between dozen, and you have to keep in your mind this difference. Okay, the main difference between dozen and mole. Okay, so this is the basic thing. Now if 1 mole of a substance contain mass equal to atomic mass, and I am giving you some mass. Okay, for example I am giving you W as the mass, and I am asking you what is the number of moles contained. You just have to divide it by atomic mass. Okay, there we divide it by number of fundamental particles. In this case we have to divide the given mass by the atomic mass or the molecular mass. Okay, so the second formula will be given mass. Second formula is given mass which I am giving to you divided by the atomic mass. In case of element it is atomic mass or molar mass or the molecular mass. Molar mass or molecular mass is same. Okay, it's the same thing. So this is the second definition. Okay, this is the second definition. The number of moles is equal to given mass divided by atomic mass or molecular mass. In case of element we have taken atomic mass, and in case of compound we have taken molecular mass. So now examples. 1 mole of hydrogen contain how much mass? What is the atomic mass for hydrogen? It is 1, contain 1 gram of mass. Okay, now 1 mole of carbon dioxide. Now what is the mass of carbon dioxide? 44, contain 44 gram of mass. Okay, 45 gram of mass. Okay, carbon का 12 plus 2 into 16 is of CO oxygen, then we will get 44. Okay, so 44 gram of mass. Okay, so this is the second definition, and we all know that 44 gram of mass is contained in 1 mole, and we all know that 1 mole में कितने number of atoms कितने number of molecules होंगे CO2 के केस में? Avogadro number of. So we can also say that Na number of molecules contain mass equal to 44 gram. I am just correlating the two definitions. Okay, I am just correlating the two definitions, that if Avogadro number of molecules is equal to 1 mole, similarly 44 gram is also equal to 1 mole. Okay, so if A is equal to B, B is equal to C. Okay, then A is also equal to C. Similarly, if 1 mole contain Avogadro number of molecules, then and 1 mole is also have 44 gram of molecules, then we can also say that Avogadro number of molecules contain 44 gram of mass. Okay, तो ये जो correlation है ये काम आएगा हमारे पास numerical solve करने में. Okay, we can easily solve the numericals with the help of this correlation. Okay, now so let us do some numericals. Okay, let us do some numericals, and we will also discuss the third definition. Okay, after the numericals. So here I have written 3 numerical problems related to the two definitions. Okay, so firstly the first thing you should do is to write the two formulas. Okay, on some other side. Okay, so I am writing here the two formulas, that the number of moles is equal to number of, okay, I am writing it as in short form, fundamental particles Fp divided by Na. Na is Avogadro number. Okay, this is the first formula. The second is number of moles is equal to given mass divided by the atomic mass Am. or the molar mass mm. Okay, in case of element we have atomic mass, and in case of compound we have molar mass. Now in the first numerical it is given that we have to calculate the mass present in 5 moles of NH3. Now you have to use that formula related to which the information related to which is given to us. Like here we have given the mass, okay, or the moles. Okay, now we have to use this formula, the second formula, and moles are given to us as 5. So here we have to put the value as 5. Okay, now and we have to calculate the mass present. We have to calculate the given mass. So firstly we have to calculate the molar mass. Now for NH3, what is the molar mass? NH3 का molar mass कैसे निकालेंगे? Atomic mass of nitrogen is 14 plus 3 into the molar mass, atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, then 17 is the molar mass of NH3. Now put the values which is given to us. Now the number of moles is 5 is equal to given mass I am taking as W divided by molar mass is we have already calculated 17. So just cross multiply and you will get W is equal to 85 gram. Okay, 85 gram. So this is your answer. Simple as that. Okay. So now second question is calculate the number of moles present in 12.044 into 10 to the power 24 number of atoms of carbon. Now the fundamental particles are given to us. Okay. Now we have to use this formula and we have to calculate the number of moles. Okay. And number of fundamental particles are given to us as 12.044 into 10 to the power 24, and Na, value of Na is we have already discussed that the value of Na is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So number of moles will be equal to number of fundamental particles given, that is 12.044 into 10 to the power 24 divided by Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Now this will cancel out, add 2 और ये भी cancel होगा, 23 power 24 से cancel होंगे and we are left with only one power. Okay, now 2 into 10, that is 20. So the answer will be 20 moles. As simple as that. Okay. Now the third numerical is on the basis of correlation. Okay. We have to correlate these two definitions. Okay. So the first thing is we have to put the values which are given to us in a particular formula. Okay. So now calculate the mass present in 6.022 into 10 to the power 20. Okay, I am writing it here as 24. Okay, 24 number of atoms of lithium, and the atomic mass of lithium is given to us as 7. So firstly, the first thing you should do is to calculate the number of moles. Okay, in every question of correlation where atomic mass is given to us and we have to calculate the fundamental particles, or the vice versa, where the fundamental particles are given to us and we have to calculate the mass, firstly we have to calculate the moles. Okay, and then put the values of moles in the second formula. Okay, now here I am doing the same thing, that number of fundamental particles are given to us and we know Na value. Okay, so firstly from here, from this formula I am calculating the number of moles. So number of moles मेरे कितने आ जाएंगे? Number of fundamental particles which are given to us as 6.022 into 10 to the power 24, and Avogadro number की वैल्यू तो हमने रिमाइंड कर ही लिया अच्छे से, that 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Now this will cancel out and here the powers are also cancel out and we are left with 10 moles. Okay, 24 से 23 cancel हो गया and we are left with 10 moles. Okay, this is the number of moles. Now we have to put this value in the second formula and then cross multiply. Okay, so as simple as that. I am just again I am saying that firstly you have to calculate the number of moles. Okay, you have to calculate the number of moles, then put the value of number of moles in the second formula and then cross multiply. As simple as that. Okay, first thing is calculate the number of moles, then second is put the values of number of moles in the second formula and then cross multiply. Okay, now we have already calculated the number of moles. Now we have to put this value in the second formula. Here is the second formula. So number of moles is 10 is equal to given mass. We have to calculate the given mass. I am taking it as W divided by atomic mass is 7, so simply cross multiply and we will get W is equal to 70 gram, as simple as that. Okay, so this type of question may be asked in the exam. Okay, and one more type of questions may be asked, we will discuss them later. Okay, they are quite complex. Okay, firstly we will discuss the third definition. Okay, and one more thing, we don't need to do the numericals on the third definition. Okay, because third definition is not in the syllabus right now. Okay, in the 9th class. Okay, we have to discuss only the first two definition. Okay, third definition जो है वो ज़्यादा important नहीं है अभी के लिए. Okay, it is in terms of volume. Okay, so let us discuss that one also. Okay, we will do one or two numericals on the third definition also, but I'm saying that you have to stress on the first two definitions only. Okay. Okay, because you have to cram the third definition. That is why I'm saying, because I'm not giving you the proof right now. So the third definition is definition number third. It is in terms of volume. Okay, the third definition of mole. Okay, so 1 mole of every substance. 1 mole of every substance contains 22.4 liter of volume. 22.4 liter of volume at STP. Now what is STP? STP is standard temperature pressure. Okay, so you just have to write the definition in your notebook. No need to remember this definition. Okay, standard temperature and pressure. Okay, so बस ये इसलिए लिख रहे हैं ताकि हमारी तीनों definitions cover हो जाए. Okay, standard temperature and pressure. Now what is the value of standard temperature and pressure? The temperature is 273 Kelvin and the pressure is 1 atm. Atm means 1 atmosphere. Okay, 1 atmosphere pressure. Atmosphere is the unit of pressure. Similarly here Kelvin is the unit. Okay, temperature 273 Kelvin and pressure is 1 atm. Then if we calculate the volume, it comes out to be 22.4 liter. Now if I am giving you some value of volume, okay, I am giving you have 80 liter of volume and I am asking how many number of moles are there. So what will you do? The same thing we have already done in the last two definition, that we have to divide the given volume by 22.4 liter. Okay, so here from now from this we will get the third formula. So number of moles in terms of volume is given volume divided by 22.4 liter, as simple as that. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, so this is the third definition. Okay, so now if I'm giving that 44.8 liter of volume is given to you and you have to calculate the moles, then 44.8 here, 22.4 here, cancel करके कितना आ जाएगा 2, then the number of moles are 2. Okay, and if I am giving you the number of moles, then you have to just cross multiply in order to calculate the volume. Okay, so this 22.4, okay, from where it comes? 22.4, there is a reason. Okay, तो ये जो 22.4 कहाँ से आया, you will get to know in the higher classes. Okay, I will tell you later from where we will get 22.4. So don't get confused in this. Okay, you just have to remember this definition. Okay, okay. So in the next class we will discuss some more complex numericals related to the first two definitions only. Okay, we will not discuss numericals related to this definition. Okay, so you have to give stress on only the first two definitions. Okay, so I hope this much is quite enough for this particular lecture. Okay, and I hope that you found this lecture very helpful. So thank you so much for watching the lecture.